In final accounts, we prepare 3. Trading account, profit and loss, and balance sheet. Whatever loan is given, if it is not recovered, we call it as bad debt. If your balance sheet, both the side, if you got the same answer, it is nothing but your problem is correct. One time you will pay and 5 years you will stay in the house. That we call it as non-recurring expenses. Hello everyone, I am your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the second session of your topic called Financial Statement 2. So in the first session we discussed about what do you mean by trading account. We learned in detail what is trading account and what is the format of trading account. Hope you have completed your homework. In the homework, I told you to write the trading account format without seeing the class and without seeing your screenshot. Now, hope you have done. Now, we'll move for the profit and loss account in today's session. Profit and loss account. This is also part of your financial statement. In financial statement, we have two things. One will be your trading and one will be your profit and loss account. Normally, we prepare trading and profit and loss account together. So later, we'll prepare the final one that will be balance sheet. If your balance sheet, both the side, if you got the same answer, it is nothing but your problem is correct. The balance sheet will come later. First, we will understand what do you mean by profit and loss account. What is the difference between trading as well as profit and loss account? Now, the first thing, the account that shows annual net profit or net loss of business is called profit and loss account. What do you mean by annual? 1 year. Now, for example, complete 1 year, your expenses are 10,000, including your purchase and everything. Complete 365 days, your income, including sales, is 25,000. So, what is your income? 25,000. What is your expenses? 10,000. 25,000 minus 10,000. Your profit is how much? 15,000. Clear? This will be your profit and loss account. Very simple. Your total of income and total of your expenditure. Income minus expenditure, whatever the balance you get, that we call it as profit. That is net profit. If your income is less and expenditure are more, normally the company initial stage, the expenditures will be high because the initial investments, establishment charges, everything will be there. They have to purchase assets and everything. So expenses will be more. So normally the company goes under loss. How they will get to know whether they are in profit or loss? Simple. They will prepare profit and loss account. In the profit and loss account, they will get to know whether they are in profit or they are in loss. Now, so the second one, it is prepared to determine the net profit or net loss of trader. Profit and loss account is a component of final account. As I told you, it is one of the component of final accounts. In final accounts, we prepare 3. Trading account, profit and loss, and balance sheet. Now, trading account and profit and loss in the beginning and balance sheet at the end. Now, profit and loss account also one of the major part of your financial statement account. Clear? Yes. Directly we'll go to format. In that I'll explain you so much about the P&L account. So, this will be your profit and loss account. You have to mention profit and loss account as on. Normally the heading is not required for profit and loss account. Why? Because your trading account will come like this. So this will be trading and P&L. Here we do trading and here we'll do P&L. Trading and P&L in the single column, in the single line we prepare. No need to prepare it separately. In a single column you can prepare trading as well as you can continue your P&L. I'll tell you how to prepare now. For example, this is your trading account. Now, once you are done with your trading account, so some amount you got it as gross profit. Whatever gross profit you got, it will be transferred. So from here onwards, we prepare profit and loss account. I'll show you how it will work. First, we'll understand what is profit and loss account. Now, this will be your format for profit and loss account. Similar, profit and loss account as on, you have to write the mention date like 31st March 2020 or 31st March 2021. As per the question paper, whatever year they have mentioned, we have to mention that. Once if it is done, you have to mention that this must be debtor, means debit side, and this must be credit side, DR and CR. Once if it is done, what you have to do? For example, in the trading account, you got gross profit. Assume that in the trading account, you got gross profit. So, whatever gross profit you had, that you have to copy first. So, the trading account output will be input for this one. Now, here, by gross profit brought down. The first thing is gross profit brought down. For example, in the trading account, you got 40,000 gross profit. You should write by gross profit brought down. So, it will be 40,000. In case in your trading account, you incurred loss, gross loss. How we should take? Yes, we have to consider two gross loss brought down. Simple. If it is profit, by gross profit brought down. If it is loss, to gross profit brought down. That is a simple thing. Before you start your P&L, your first thing what you have to do, you have to copy the gross profit or gross loss. Clear? Yes. Now, once if it is done, everything is simple. Now, you should write all incomes. You should write all incomes. Normally it is indirect incomes. Clear? So, by incomes, what kind of incomes you may get? Like, you may get discount. You may get commission. You may get any interest. You may get bad debts recovered. I'll explain you everything. This kind of incomes you may get, like other income, like. So first you have to copy the gross profit brought down. Once the gross profit brought down is done, the next thing will be your discount. In the question paper, have they mentioned discount received? Then this side. Commission received, this side. Interest received, this side. Bad debts recovered. What do you mean by bad debts? Yes, very simple. I have given you 5,000 rupees, maybe in the month of January. So you promise me that in the month of February, you will pay me back that 5,000. Again, I'll repeat. I gave you 5,000 in the month of January. You promise me that in the month of February, you will give it back. But February over. March also done, April over, May over, June also over. Still I am waiting for that 5,000. In the month of June, I called you, your number is off. Again, I waited till July. I came to your house is locked. Now, in the month of September, I waited till September. So I did not get any call, any messages. Your number is off. Your house is locked. So you are nowhere available. Then what I can do? So just I assume that whatever 5,000 it is given, it is gone. Clear? Again, I'll repeat. Whatever 5,000 I have given to you, you are not traceable. So it is gone. So September over, October over, November over. In the month of December, you came and you pay me that 5,000. Again, I'll repeat. In the month of December, you came and gave that 5,000. What I thought in the month of September, it is gone. We call it as bad debts. So, debt means loan. Bad debt means whatever loan is given, if it is not recovered, we call it as bad debt. I thought that it is a bad debt. I will not get this 5,000 again. But luckily, in the month of December, you came and gave me that 5,000. So happily, I can call it as bad debts recovered. Recovered means I thought it is a bad debts, but I recovered that. It is an income for me. Clear? Yes. Bad debts recovered also comes under credit side. Clear? What will come under credit side? First one will be your gross profit. For that, what you should add? Yes, you should add discount received, commission received, interest received, bad debts recovered. These things should be considered on the credit side of your profit and loss account. So one by one you have to write. I have taken together. Now I'll come to debit side. Debit side is very simple. All the expenses you should write. All the expenses. There are two types of expenses. Recurring, non-recurring. I'll repeat. One will be recurring and another one will be non-recurring. What do you mean by recurring? Recurring means again and again. For example, salary. If I give you 5,000 salary, will you work for 10 years? No. Every month I have to pay you 5,000. Clear? It is called recurring. Rent. If I give rent 1,000, can you stay for 1 month or 1 year or 2 years? No. Every month you have to pay rent. So every month you have to renewal that. Those are called as recurring. I don't go for rent. I'll go for lease. I'll pay you 5 lakh. I'll stay there for 5 years. This is not recurring. Clear? So whatever 5 lakh you have paid, you will not pay again and again. One time you will pay and 5 years you will stay in the house. That we call it as non-recurring expenses. Clear? Hope you understood what do you mean by recurring and what do you mean by non-recurring. Recurring means whatever payments you made in the repeated manner again and again. So non-recurring means one time you pay and you will not pay for more than 1 or 2 years. Like your lease amount. Like you purchase some car, vehicle. You will not purchase every day or every month. Those are called as non-recurring. Purchase of house. Will you purchase every day by saying that today I purchased one house in Coimbatore. Again tomorrow you will come and say I purchased one house in Vivekananda Nagar. And again next day you will come and say I purchased in Rajiv Nagar. You will never say that. So those are called as heavy payments and also capital payments. Non-recurring. Now, so why I am explaining this recurring and non-recurring? Why means in this profit and loss account, we consider only recurring. We consider only repeatedly happening. We consider only which are occurring again and again. Clear? Yes. Now, discount. Every time we'll give discount. Every month we will give. Every day we will get. That's why we have taken under profit and loss. Commission. So every time when you do sales, you will get commission. Interest. If you put 1 lakh in your bank, every month you will get interest. Bad debts recovered. It may happen with many customers. It is not one time in your life. So these are called as recurring in nature. Similarly, in the debit side also, you have to write all recurring nature. While writing, you should only analyze that whether it is a recurring or non-recurring. If it is a recurring, write. If it is a non-recurring, don't write. I'll give you an example. Purchase of motor car. Should I write or not? Correct. We should not write. Why? Because it is non-recurring. Purchase of building. Should I write or not? No. Why? Because it is non-recurring. Purchase of furniture. Should I write? No. Because you will not purchase furniture every month. So this is non-recurring. Hope you are clear what is recurring and what is non-recurring. And what will come under debit side? Only recurring. You write down all the expenses, whatever you know. Example, to rent, to salary. So I will not write all the expenses. Whatever, if you are running a business, whatever expenses you may feel, you may find, write everything. You paid salary to employees, right? You paid rent, right? You paid electricity charges, right? You paid legal charges, lawyer, right? You paid audit fees, right? You paid some entertainment expenses like coffee, tea, or refreshment expenses, right? You paid for postage, right? You paid for paper and pen like stationaries. Write everything which are repeatedly happening like salary account, postage account, to bad debts. What do you mean by bad debts? Bad debts means whatever loan is given, if it is not recovered, we call it as bad debts. Then remember, we should write depreciation also. Depreciation means any asset if you have purchased means every year the value will be decreased. How much it is decreased, that much amount we have to consider under depreciation. Then 2. Carriage outward. Carriage outward, it is nothing but transportation expenses. Carriage inward comes under trading. Carriage outward comes under profit and loss account. Like, so many expenses are there. I cannot write everything here. You only assume and you have understood that what is recurring, what is non-recurring. We should consider only recurring nature, which are happening repeatedly. We should write it here. Clear? Yes. Write down all the expenses. See which side is more. Normally your income will be more. So higher value should be written both the sides. The difference will be, call it as to net profit. Clear? This is all about your profit and loss account. So in your notes, I have given all the format and everything. Just go through that. Or else go back to your financial statement 1. In that you will get format. Whatever comes under debit side and whatever comes under credit side. So credit side I have written everything. But debit side you will get 100 plus. But concept is very simple, which are repeatedly happening. Write down. You have paid for coffee or tea, refreshment expenses. You have paid for stamps and postage and telegram. You have paid for fuel expenses, right? Fuel. You have paid for electricity, right? You have paid for insurance, right? All the expenses, whatever you do in the day-to-day basis, you should write. Clear? Yes. And the same concept in the adjustment, if you find anything like outstanding, you should add. Anything which is prepaid or advance, you should minus. Always remember this. In the adjustment, they will give you outstanding salary. For example, salary they have given 1,000. Outstanding they have given 100. You should write 1,100. Clear? In case. In the adjustment they have given prepaid salary 100. Then what you should do? 1000 minus 100, you should write 900. Prepaid means minus and outstanding means add. Hope you're clear. This is all about your profit and loss account. I'll go out of the screen. Please take screenshot of this. So this format actually not required if you understood the concept of recurring and non-recurring. So this is all about your today's session. We understood what do you mean by profit and loss account. Just always keep it in mind that profit and loss account is a continuation of your trading account. So trading and P&L we prepare together in the same column. Now I'll end this session with a saying that learn concept and earn marks.